Raiders? I'm Skylar Kane.
And I'm Caitlin Marshall.
And this week on RJTV, boys football is headed into the playoffs.
A recap of the girls rugby season.
Your sports spotlight is back up, running, and better than ever.
And the new hotspot that might make your dentist mad.
And I gave a new segment to Will and Dylan, so we'll see how that goes.
Lastly, freshmen, your time is finally here. Get ready.
And it's all happening here, right now, on RJTV. So Caitlin, looks like a lot's going on campus this week.
Like what?
For starters, Servant Leadership is having a bake sale at the Friday night football game tomorrow.
That sounds delicious. So, Sarah and Audrey, what's cooking?
Are you hungry? Come to our bake sale tomorrow night at the football game. Where? At our very own snack shack. All proceeds go to the USO.
Thanks, Sarah and Audrey. Catch me at the snack bar helping out a good cause.
Maybe after my snack, I'll be up for a game of rugby.
That's funny you think you can play rugby.
Well, you're not wrong.
Actually, I heard our producer, Olivia Gerardino, had our senior captains in the studio.
After a runner-up state finish this weekend, the team talks about their experience.
Check it out. Girls rugby headed into the state tournament this past Sunday where they finished the season as runner-up state champions. Let's hear how their season went.
My favorite part of the season has to be getting runner-up at state. It was such an amazing experience.
You kind of learn to get back up when you get knocked down, and it's brought a new family of girls into my life because the whole team is super strong and close.
Rugby brought a sense of community and the ability to meet underclassmen. I don't know a lot of underclassmen before this, so it was just a good opportunity to cultivate a new community.
Rugby has brought into my life just a bunch of new friends that I never even thought that I would have the chance to meet.
I joined rugby as a senior because it just seemed really fun, and I know the boys just won state, and I knew the coaches would be strong, and I just thought it would be a fun team. Be careful.
It's a great sport. No one knows what they're doing, so everyone's in the same boat. It's good.
Thanks, Olivia.
For our sports spotlight this week, we have two new reporters.
Give a warm welcome to Cammie and Kat.
Thanks, Skylar and Caitlin. I'm Kat Redden.
And I'm Cammie Evangelista here with your sports spotlight.
First up, your boys soccer team is headed to the state championship after a win over Pine Creek last night in the semifinals.
The team's impressive season continues tomorrow at Dick's Sporting Goods Park at 6. Be there.
That's not all that's happening Friday night. Football heads to the quarterfinals here at Luke Kellogg Stadium at 7 against Highlands Ranch.
RJTV reporter Dawit Gebremiriam sat down with some of the players to talk about their undefeated 10-0 season.
Let's check it out.
1, 2, 3, search and destroy!
The undefeated varsity football team is gearing up for the upcoming playoffs.
Varsity football playoffs, so I got to show out. We all got to show out and just come with the best energy.
Dervin Taylor and the outstanding defense is complemented by the high-flying offense led by Nico Markiel.
We're feeling really good. You know, we actually got a really good side of the bracket this year, so we're going to come out and give you guys a show.
Tallying up wins and putting up stats is one thing, but the thing that sets this team apart is the bonding between players in the locker room.
Our strengths are really just the camaraderie of the team, the brotherhood of the team. They really play for each other and really do a good job buying into the brotherhood of the team, and just they really play for each other.
Going into the game Friday, the team is ecstatic and ready to go.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Just like thinking about going out there on Friday, first playoff game. It's huge.
This is Dawit Gebremiriam and Peter Houtsma for RJTV.
Games,
10 wins,
51 touchdowns,
more than 4,000 yards,
362 points,
44 players.
Luke Kellogg Stadium, Friday, 7 p.m.
Be there.
Thanks, Dawit.
And congratulations again to girls rugby runner-up in state last Sunday in Colorado Springs. Great job, Raiders.
That's all we got for this week.
Have a great day, Raiders, and see you in the stands.
Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Kat and Cammie.
New segment alert.
And finally, what I've been waiting for all episode. It's Will and Dylan.
Am I the host of the segment?
I thought Will was.
Exactly.
I thought Will was. I thought Will was.
Will was the host, I believe.
Yeah, Will was the host. I'm pretty sure. Wait, it's been going this whole time actually.
I'm here with Zay's, Abtin Sargar.
I go by Dylan Cargarzade.
Dylan Sargar.
Cargarzade.
Yeah, I'm here with Dylan. I heard you run the school, police.
Do I run the school police? Do you see me?
Well, honestly, no.
Real handcuffs, $16.99. Spirit Halloween. Real glasses, broke the left lens, $16.99. Real hat, donated by a real police officer.
Is that a real number?
Yeah, 12. Any further questions?
I was just wondering, why do you think you're like this isn't your interview? I don't know.
Thanks, Will, Dylan, and Skylar.
And lastly, before we go, Freshman Retreat starts tonight.
We hope all of you have the best time with your leaders as you dive into the 2019 Freshman Retreat. We love you, Freshies! On that note, I'm Caitlin Marshall.
And I'm Skylar Kane, and you have a day, Raiders.
Peace!
Good evening, Raider fans. My name is Sam Stern alongside Jake Stewart, Patrick Carlson, and Jack Fade, our wonderful camera guy, is helping us today. We're so glad you tuned into our second game of the day. We're doing basketball. We're finally to the winter season. We're back. Our favorite sport here at the Raider Sports Network. It's definitely a sad way
for some of us.
Yes, for some of us. Definitely a sad way to end the season today, Jake, for football. But that team was so talented, led by Nico Markiel, David Doty, and so many more amazing talents. But we're on to basketball season,
That's right.
Jake.
A lot to be happy for if you're a Raiders fan. Just so many great performances by all these sports teams. You got the field hockey team, the basketball team. We've already talked about it getting started tonight. Girls and boys getting started tonight. But, you know, field hockey, you talk about soccer. You guys all played great. Second in the state of Colorado. Congrats again to Sam and all the soccer boys. Football as well. Great season. Not the finish you wanted, but a great season nonetheless. And guys stepping up well. Markiel still got 2 more years left under his belt.
It was a great season, and we talk about this girls' team, Jake. Avery Van Sickle and Jada Moore.
That's right.
2 talented scorers. Jada Moore is a senior. She's going to be attending Kansas State University as a starting point guard. She is fantastic. Talk about handles. She's shifty.
That's right. She sure is shifty. And we talk about dunk, Sam, and you can't go further than Francesca Bellivi. I want to hope we can have another person that can dunk the ball like Francesca Bellivi. I don't know if we can, but gosh, we're going to miss her here on the Raider Sports Network.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the Dunkathon.
That's right.
Francesca Bellivi is attending University of Stanford.
Come back here.
Yes.
Come dunk for us and get things started.
Yes, we miss her, and such a great star player. She was a scorer, she was a rebounder, she was a blocker. She did everything on the court for you, and such a talent. But we're not here for basketball, Jake. Of course, basketball is important, but we're here for a bigger cause. Talk to us about it.
So the cause today, Arapahoe Warriors, Regis Jesuit Raiders playing tonight. Let's call it a foundation game, if you will. All the proceeds going to suicide prevention and awareness on behalf of the organization, splitting it between Judy's House and Second Wind Fund. We even got these sweet T-shirts, if you will. Here, I'll turn it the right way for you.
Yes, thank you.
Foundation game tonight.
Yes.
Excited to have this one for you.
Yeah.
Here at Arapahoe. Excited. Back to back. We're starting with girls tonight. Raiders girls getting started. First game of the season. It will not count in the standings, if you will.
For either team.
For either team. That's right. And then the boys coming after this. So we're excited. First action of the season for the Raider Sports Network crew with basketball, and I'm excited. I know you're excited, Sam.
Well, I'm excited. 2 games today. Girls followed by our brand new boys basketball team led by Will Barbera, Roman Hamilton, Blakely Stout, Michael Wolf, and company. Thank you so much for tuning in with us again. Jake Stewart, Patrick Carlson, Jack Fate. My name is Sam Stern. We'll see you in just about 10 minutes. Thank you for tuning in. It'll be easier when we're actually in game. Let's see if I have anything in there.
It feels weird to play a game without these stats at all.
I know. It's weird. Stupid, which is what matters. So. Did you mention it was a commission? Yeah, he mentioned that it doesn't count for the members. I'll be in charge of the soundboard, so you don't have to worry about it.
We just put one camera then, right?
Yeah, or no. So there's going to be that one up there, and then we'll do this one, and we'll just switch back and forth.
Okay. Let's go, Barbara.
Oh, I didn't even notice people came to the game. What door did they go through?
I think they're out. No, I don't know. That's no clue.
There it is. Start knocking those down. Damn, she was off the last couple.
Oh, yeah.
Her and Sam Jones did knock down some shots.
We can even talk about how they ended the season, too. What was it, like
So they ended
in the championship, right? They lost their
Wait, Chase Allen made his varsity possible. Sixth man, backup center.
Why are we so close together?
Should we have someone take a picture?
What's up?
Should we have someone take a picture?
No.
No pictures.
No pictures. I do not give consent.
Yeah, I didn't sign a form before the season.
I didn't sign a release form. Well, you're 18 now, so.
I'm not.
When's your birthday?
You're right.
I'm a mind.
Mine's April, so I got a long way to go.
I'm a mind.
4 months. I don't know, I kind of feel like it's demeaning in a way, but I kind of feel like it, at the same time, like if I get in trouble, it goes off my record, but if you get in trouble, you're screwed.
Yeah.
That's why Sam Stern's a smart boy. And when you're the Fairview quarterback, you go to prison.
What a
You go to prison. Right where you are.
How long is he in for? Or is he, oh, I guess he's awaiting his trial.
Is he in jail until his trial?
How long is he going to be in for if they convict him on it?
They can hear us right now. Oh. And we're back. We are beyond excited to be here with you, I can tell you. For myself and Jake Stewart and Patrick Carlson, Jack Fate, we could not be more excited to be with you on the Raider Sports Network for the first basketball games of the season, Jake.
That's right.
Big deal.
It's been 8 months, Sam, and those 8 months flew by, but man, it just feels like yesterday when this Regis Jesuit girls basketball team you're witnessing right now made it to the state championship. They unfortunately went down to Grandview. They're looking for some revenge this year, to say the least. Very talented team, a very young team, led by some seniors, Jada Moore and Avery Van Sickle.
And here comes your starting lineups for both teams this evening. First starter, Avery McHugh. She's coming in at 6 foot. Or sorry, no, she is not 6 foot. Gosh, wrong person. 5'7"
That's a big
people.
6 foot.
Yeah. Shit, that would be big. She's coming in at 5'7", along with Grace Wygand, Avery Van Sickle, Sam Jones, and the shifty Kyrie-like Jada Moore, who's going to be a Kansas State starting point guard next year. So, Jake, you talk about a Regis team. 3 out of the 5 players in the starting lineup have been starters the last couple years. And then, obviously, Avery McHugh and Grace Wygand, new to the starting lineup. What can you say about that starting lineup, and what can they do to make this team great?
Well, it's funny you talk about the starting lineup, you talk about this whole team in general, and you look at the really diversification of this team. It goes no further than you have 2 sisters on this team, Sarah Malberger and Colleen Malberger, and then Sam, you have 2 players coming off of a state bid, a second place field hockey state championship. That was Kate Lord and Grace Wygand as well. So those 2 fresh off of another sport, they got fresh legs, ready to come into this one and now play some basketball as well.
They are.
This is a sharp-shooting Regis Jesuit team, as you mentioned, Sam. Jada Moore, she's shifty. Avery Van Sickle, just a pure shooter, one of the purest shot forms we've ever seen here at Regis Jesuit. Grace Wygand, she's a scrappy player. She'll get down on the floor for every single ball, one that you love. And Sam Jones, the forward, the center, will get your rebounds.
It's definitely a talented team, but Jake, it's young too. You got to talk about the young players. 5 freshmen on this team, a big number on a what looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's right.
15 roster. Thank you. I just want to make sure I got
counting. Yep,
thank you. I just like to make sure I get it right. So 5 freshmen. It's awesome to see that we're building young talent for the future. And Jake, we were watching them pregame. They were looking great.
That's right. We were looking at these freshmen. They look great, just as Sam mentioned, and it's really awesome to have a game like this. A game, you're playing for a great cause, but not only that, you get some extra practice for these players, Sam. You talk about the freshmen getting some first action. They can get the nerves out in this first game, and it won't count for, in reality, in the standings. So you can, play your best, play your bench players, get them some work tonight, and let's see if Coach Maddie does that as well.
And your starters for Arapahoe, while we're at it as well. Number 24, Katie Edwards. Number 44, Sam Crisp. Number 12, Kathleen Wortman. Number 5, Jaden Stab. And lastly, number 1, Kaylee March, as that tip's going to be won by Avery McHugh coming up the court. Fakes a 3, crossover dribble. First shot up, no good. Grace Wygand the board.
Already
out of bounds.
The first possession of the season, you say Grace Wygand going up for the offensive rebound, coming up big. You'll see that scrappiness all season long. Love to see that from Grace Wygand.
Wide open 3, the sniper. Short. And that board is taken down. Sam Jones steals it. Up and good. First basket. The center this year taking over for Francesca Belibi. Just stealing it.
Out-muscling the players of Arapahoe. Takes it right back. Easy bucket there from Sam Jones.
Turnover Arapahoe. Turnover number 1 of the game. Here comes point guard Avery McHugh, 5'7" sniper. You talk about a team, Jake, a team of shooters. They love to shoot the 3 ball, and Avery is one of the best.
Van Sickle played on this team last year with Francesca Belibi. Similar talent on this team this year.
Sam Jones stretching it. 5 early points. She's improved her 3-point game.
The full Raiders court with the little press here.
Full court press. We love it.
They had Sam Crisp open on the right side there.
Pump fake in the inside. Off. Offensive board in the inside. That's number 44, Sam Crisp.
Can't allow those
active
offensive rebounds to the big 6'2" Sam Crisp.
And Sam Crisp looked like a block to me, but they're going to call a foul. And our starting point guard, Jada Moore. And star player will go to the free throw line for her first free throws of the game as she works the curries on her feet as all the team members are wearing on the Raiders as that first free throw is up and down.
One of the best free throw shooters in the state of Colorado, Jada Moore last season. So efficient from that free throw line. Virtually automatic.
Jada Moore, second free throw, up and perfect. The form's looking solid. 7-2 Raiders. Their full court press is obviously affecting things. They double team. They go out of it. Sam Crisp over to the middle. Three wide open. Off. Crisp the offensive board. She's active and that three is up.
No good.
No good. Board by Jada Moore. Jada Moore pushing it up the middle. Crossover up the left. Out of bounds off her foot.
She had Avery in that hot corner, Sam. She can hit that shot all day long.
Kaylee Marsh gonna get this one from Jaden Stab out of bounds. Stab gonna go back to Marsh. Marsh can shoot the three ball. Watch out for her. Working up the middle. Almost an and one foul. That's gonna be Sam Jones getting her first foul of the game. Send number 24, Katie Edwards, to the line.
A little bit of a reach there. Nothing too much from Sam Jones. She's had a little bit of foul trouble last season, if we can recall that, Sam, but trying to change that around this season. Already 5 early points from Sam Jones.
Edwards. First free throw, good. 5'10" junior. She's a left-hander, but pregame, her mid-range was almost to perfection. So watch out for her in the middle at that power forward position as she gets that one to go as well. They're big in the middle with Sam Crisp and Edwards.
And Madden McHugh, only the sophomore, so composed at that point guard position, tossing that one away there.
Great defense by number 1, Kaylee Marsh, 5'5" junior. She's talented, but so is this girl with the ball right now. Her name's Avery Van Sickle. In other words, Clay Thompson. Van Sickle. Great defense, and it's a turnover. Hounding defense. Here comes Edwards in transition. Out of bounds.
Right back to the Raiders there. Not what you want if you're an Arapahoe fan, on an excellent steal from Katie Edwards.
And a sloppy start, Jake.
That's right, a sloppy start from both teams. You got to wonder if that's that first game jitters. A lot of 4 juniors out there for Arapahoe right now. So a lot of youth presence coming out pretty soon. You look to see that.
Grace Wygand over to Jada Moore. It was close. Watch her handles. She's composed. She's poised up the middle.
What a pass.
It's a dime. She only drops dimes. What a play. Jada Moore. They collapsed on her.
Trying to break the press now are the Warriors.
Great passing. Off to the corner, wide open three. Off. Grace Wygand there for the board.
Wygand trying to push it for the Raiders. They got numbers.
Van Sickle thought about a transition three. Why not? Short. First missed three of the game for Avery Van Sickle. She's active to start this one. Great pass inside. Drop the dime. What a play, number 1, Marsh, for the wide open layup.
Kathleen Horton, just a quick shot up off the backboard, using it to her advantage, getting on the board. 9-6 now the score.
Grace Wygand working the dribble up top, and that's blocked away by Jaden Stab, the 5'7" junior. She is active. First substitution of the game, and it's going to be your first sighting of number 14 for the Raiders, Nia McKenzie.
Boy, she looked good in practice, nailing almost every shot we watched her take pre-game as well. McKenzie, her first action as a Raider on this varsity team.
Number 55, Marley Delaney, comes in as well. She's a senior. Jada Moore looking for Sam Jones. Can't get it to her. Marley wanting to score her first basket. And she does, and the foul! What a take! Delaney taking it up and scoring it, plus the foul.
The senior all fired up here. Why not on Foundation Night? Playing for the cause. All pumped up, trying to knock things up here at 9.
What a play. Delaney gonna shoot this free throw. She's a talented player, watching her pregame. Beautiful form. Wow, very impressive. They're gonna make a sub. One of the Mohlberger sisters is gonna check in. That's gonna be number 5, Colleen Mohlberger.
That's the oldest one. She's a senior. The other one is a sophomore.
Jada Moore working the dribble up top. Watch her handles. She's fun. She is fun to watch. But so is Kaylee Marsh. She is showing out today. She wants a dub.
Only 5'5" is Kaylee Marsh, making her presence known, reaching in. Jada trying to say, if you reach, I'll teach.
Another turnover almost. Mulberger on the ground. It's going to be a jump. And it'll be white ball, Arapahoe.
Already. Excuse me. Go ahead there, Sam.
They're struggling with the out-of-bounds plays, Jake.
Already we're seeing Marley Delaney, the senior Arapahoe Warrior, and another senior for the Raiders, Jada Moore, stepping up thus far. Making their presence known in this one. 9-9 the score in our first time out here.
And you know, Jake, something I'm noticing too, and something I was looking for coming into this game, you talk about Jada Moore. I would argue she probably has some of the best handles in the state, if not the best, for girls basketball. I feel like we need to see her utilize that more. Take it off the dribble, take it to the rim. That's what she does. Don't settle for a jump shot. If it takes a pump fake, get to the basket with will.
Exactly. If you're Coach Maddie, why not call an isolation play? Get everybody out of the lane and just send her right in, take the one-on-one matchup, and she can get it all day long. Sam committed to Kansas State, not just because of her handle. She's got the shot, better shot than anybody you could ever talk about, and Avery Van Sickle as well, and those two will be a force to be reckoned with. I don't know a better duo in the state of Colorado, Sam.
And people forget, Jake, last year's team was not covered all over with Fran, Jake. She was a big part, obviously.
Right.
Jada was almost as influential, if not more, with everything she does on the floor. She defends, she scores, she passes, she does everything.
Just a unit, an unselfish player. Jada Moore always looking up and finding her teammates, knowing when to shoot it and when to pass it. I know she is hungry, just like the rest of this team, trying to get a state championship this year. Weigand playing defense now.
Sorry, we have a little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Cross-court pass. Nice pump fake. Coach Maddie wanting a travel. Instead, they get a missed jump shot, and it comes straight down to Van Sickle in transition.
Great box out by the freshman Nia McKenzie.
Watch her pull up.
Carry there.
Carry. And that was a weird play there, Jake, because she had the opportunity to take it in. She stopped and picked up her dribble. I don't know if that was necessary in that situation.
A little strange hesitation there. I get what you're saying, Sam. I don't know why she didn't decide to just pull up with the shot or take it right in. A little bit of a nervous hesitation there. First game jitters coming out.
Sophia Meyer also checking in for Arapahoe as well. She can shoot it. Cross-court pass up in the air. Meyer. She has McKenzie guarding her. Wide open pass to the corner. Cross-court. Nice passing by Arapahoe.
Foul on the Raiders.
It'll be on the floor before the shot.
They're working to get the senior going down low, Sam. Marley Delaney, number 55. One of the 4 seniors on this team for Arapahoe.
Yeah, it looks like they like to utilize their size. And they like to utilize the three-point shot, too. Just not hitting them to start this one. Only hit 1 3-pointer to start this one off.
Another freshman checking in for the Raiders. It's number 1, Savitri Jackson.
And Jake, Savitri and Nia, they looked talented. I'm excited. I'm very excited to watch them.
That's right. You get a glimpse of both of the two in action at the same time here. Fun to watch. Getting the youth out early is Coach Maddie, and why not in this foundation game?
Great double team by the Raiders. Cross-court pass. They're everywhere. Bad shot there, Grace Weigand. Oh, that should have been a foul. Oh, a little bit of a slip there by Grace Weigand. She is as strong as they come,
That's
Jake.
Right.
She is a three-sport athlete.
She is one feisty athlete. You see it in her field hockey presence and her basketball presence. She's emotional, and you'll see it out there. It's fun to watch.
I love it. I love emotion. To the corner. March could have taken the 3, decided not to. Oh! Great defense by the Raiders. Grace Weigand hustling. Almost a steal. Raiders are everywhere defensively. They need to board the basketball.
Got a box out down low.
Jada Moore, almost another steal. She knew it too. And out of bounds. Great defense by the Raiders. They're everywhere. And you know what, Jay? They're working that 2-3 zone to perfection. They're not doing man because they don't need to. They can work that 2-3 zone. Watch that left and right side of the box. Easy.
That's right.
Post up, collapse, down low, easy. They're not getting anything.
That's right. As you see Emily Thomas getting her first action of the night, another freshman. So Coach Maddie electing to go 3 freshmen. As you mentioned, Sam, the defense so far stepping up for the Raiders. They just got to box out.
Jada Moore loses it. She's struggling to start this one off. You can see the jitters. Wide open 3. She's a stretch 5.
She's not struggling. That's Marley Delaney. Already 6 points in this one.
Wow. Talk about 2 stretch 5s on your lineup. You got to be hyped if you're Arapahoe. Fakes it. Nice dribble move. Turnover.
Freshman losing it there.
And a foul there on Jackson, the 5'8" freshman. That was her first foul of the game, Jackson.
Avery Van Sickle checking back into this one.
And number 15, Abby Morgan, checking in for Arapahoe as well. They like to go big down low, and it's working to perfection. But not only are they going big down low, they're stretching the floor. It always helps.
Already plenty of substitutions for both teams. You got to love to see that. Give players plenty of time to get ready for the season.
What a shot! She was behind the backboard on that one, but it did not matter. 22. What a shot.
Sam Shaw.
Wide open corner 3. No good. Good passing. Shaw working up the court. Minute 40 left to go in this first quarter. 15-9 Warriors.
Trying to get the senior going down low. Marley Delaney on a freshman. Savitri Jackson.
Over to the left side. Another 3. Short. And it'll be Regis ball down low underneath the basket. For those of you who do not know, it's a doubleheader tonight. This is our second out of our 3 games of the day. After this, we'll have some boys basketball for you behind Will Barbera, Chase Allen, Roman Hamilton, our 3 senior leaders who will hopefully lead this team to a big run this year in the state as Jada Moore comes up the court.
Not many expectations for this boys basketball team, and they love to play that way. A lot of Regis Sports does. Play the, unranked, undefeated, and then boom, come in, surprise some people.
Jada Moore hustling. Can't get there in time, out of bounds. And that was Mackenzie for the Raiders trying to get a shot. She got the offensive board and then tried to put it back. Did not work.
Van Sickle and Moore leading this freshman group out right now. 2 freshmen, 2 seniors out there, and 1 sophomore. Interesting lineup in right now for Coach Maddie.
So they'll go from a full court press to a 2-3 zone.
Gotta box out, Sam.
Another wide open 3. No good that time. Let's see who can get the board. Great hustle by Jada Moore and Mackenzie. Jada Moore running up the floor. Crossover to the left.
Take it back now, y'all.
Oh, let's see. Offensive foul. I have to tell you, Jake, I love Delaney's game. She is fantastic.
Just a hustle player, a senior, not afraid to fight, and she reminds me a lot of Grace Wigan, a very developed player, and she loves to shoot it. She's already got 6 points in this one, wants the ball in her hands.
Great passing by Delaney. Still on that pivot foot. Great move, poised. Jaden stab.
8-0 run right now from Arapahoe.
Wow, this team's impressive. Avery Van Sickle, my apologies, over to Jada Moore. Her first 3-point try of the game. No good. And that's Delaney with the board. At the buzzer. Oh, Delaney would have made the roof fall down. So what a way to start off. Arapahoe showing their talent to start off this first quarter, and the Raiders starting slow. It can be summed up with plenty of turnovers, Jake.
That's right. The Raiders playing a little sloppy, a little fatigued out there to start this game, Sam. And you kind of expect that with this team going in first game of the season. This is a exhibition game, if you will. It's a foundation game. Once again, feel free to donate tonight if you can. If you're not here, you can donate as well. Judy's House and Second Wind Fund is where all the contributions will be going tonight. All proceeds going to suicide prevention and awareness. doubleheader action for you tonight. Our first action seeing both this Raiders boys team and girls team. What do you make of that first quarter from the girls team, Sam?
Jake, I have to say, not enough ball in the paint. You know, I feel like they have great defense. I'm not saying that they don't. We need to utilize the handles on this team. Avery Van Sickle and Jada Moore, they're not just great players because of their shooting, okay? They're great players because of the way they can get into the paint and score their own shot. They're just not doing it. So if they can get in the paint, use their dribble moves to get into the paint and score baskets at will, then I think they're a way stronger team. They're just not doing it right now. And I think it's the nerves.
Totally. I think 100% agree with that. I think it's a lot of fast break points, so far for Arapahoe. They're on the 8-0 run right now against the Raiders. You can see if these Raiders seniors, Ava Van Sickle, Van Sickle's a junior. You got to see if Jada Moore can step up to the occasion right now. This is the only senior in for the Raiders.
And the starters are all in for the Raiders except for Sam Jones, who's on the bench getting a pep talk from Coach Maddie. Sam Jones starting at center. She has a 3 on the game. I can't believe I'm saying that, but she does. She worked on her shooting over the offseason, and you could see it come to life on her first 3-point attempt of the game. Jada Moore, patient. Up to Mackenzie. She drops the ball but recovers it. Mackenzie off the dribble, working. Kick to Grace Wygand, to McHugh. Van Sickle, behind the back, to the left. Euro step.
That's a foul.
And Grace Wygand.
That rim just does not like the Raiders right now, Sam. That went in and out.
But that first take by Avery Van Sickle fakes it to one side, behind the back to the left, Euro step and almost a finish with the left hand. That's what makes her one of the best players in the state of Colorado.
Beautiful form there.
Beautiful.
Little hop, little bunny hop. Love that free throw form there from Grace Wygand.
Grace Wygand worked on her shooting over the offseason. Shooting is not what she's known for, but she can do it. 2 made free throws there. Great form by the talented Grace Wygand. Up the court. That's Shaw handling it. And a travel on Shaw. A brief pickup of the dribble, which leads to that play.
Sam Crisp and Emma McCabe now, the 2 big girls, if you will, for Arapahoe, checking in right now.
Yes, and that's Emma McCabe's first time in. She's big down low. They have a big presence with her and Crisp in the paint, and they can stretch it as well. That's what makes them lethal. McHugh almost lost control. Grace Wygand had time. Instead gives it over to Mackenzie. Off. Jada Moore boards it and just cannot go down, Jake.
The Raiders a little undersized tonight, and so far we have seen it in those rebounds. Dominated so far by the Warriors. There's a shot. Air ball.
There's a wide open mid-range. Jada Moore keeps the dribble. Coming up the floor. Avery Van Sickle mid-range. That is within her game, Jake.
Quick shot and pop. Why not?
Grace Wygand. And McHugh up top in this 2-3 zone. Jada Moore manning the middle, but forgets about the defensive part of it.
Beautiful pass there from Emma McCabe, opening up the lane and finding the open girl down low. That one thrown away by the freshman. Freshman mistake there from Nia McKenzie.
Nia was trying to do a Euro step and failed. Grace
Turn around,
Wygand
Grace. She had it.
wasn't looking. Avery Van Sickle guarding in the middle. Crisp spin move in the middle. And that's going to be out of bounds. Oh, no. I didn't think McHugh touched it, but they're going to say she did as the other Mollberger sister checks in. That's Sarah Mollberger, number 33 on your screen, checking in for the first time this evening. She gives the Raiders size in the middle, Jake. She's 6 foot.
Van Sickle not liking that call, nor is McHugh.
McHugh guarding. Off to the side. Jada Moore, great defense this time. Mollberger guarding up top. Great passing by Arapahoe. They go down low, and it's stolen, knocked away by McHugh. Jada Moore in transition with time. He tries to Euro step and miss.
No call.
I don't know if that's the right shot.
Great save there by the Warriors.
What a pass! Wow! For First the save and then the inside bucket. Arapahoe firing on all cylinders, 21-13. Jada Moore saves that one. Thank heavens. Jada Moore over to Mollberger. Could have shot, decides not to.
Mollberger finally a big presence.
Ooh,
now
great
for the
slide
Raiders.
hand.
What a move.
Ooh, what a dribble move. Van Sickle mid-range. No good. And it's rebounded by Jaden Stab.
Nice save there by the big person down low, Sam Crisp.
Big person.
She's big. What can I say?
Sam Crisp.
There she is again.
She has that in her package, Jake.
That's right. I don't know where Jada Moore was looking right there, but thankfully off the hands of the Arapahoe defender.
Michelle East checking in for the first time, number 20. Along with number 21 for her second time, Emily Thomas. She can shoot it. They have a shooting lineup on the floor right now. McHugh over to East, who takes a jumper. Hits backboard, and it's ripped away. Here comes Arapahoe up the court. Kathleen Wharton working the dribble against Van Sickle. Crossover to the left.
McHugh. Great defense so far on this possession by the Raiders, trying to keep it up. The zone working nicely right now.
Trying to work the pick and roll play. Did not work. It'll be Arapahoe's ball. It's a lot of passing in this offense, Jake, for Arapahoe.
That's right.
Getting it around. Yes, they're patient. And it's working out for them, too. And it's almost stolen by McHugh. She was there. Wide open mid-range. Short. Wide open rebound. Cross-court pass stolen by McHugh.
One to beat.
That did look like a foul to me.
It sure did. Went up there. Got the ball stripped. No call. Raiders will take it out of bounds.
Great defense by McHugh. She'll check out to get a quick rest. She's working hard. She is active. Jada Moore will check in. Avery Van Sickle, quick trigger.
Off the mark there.
East with the offensive rebound. Great hustle by the Raiders. Jada Moore had the shot. Jada Moore over to East. East working the dribble. Great move inside. Emily Thomas working the dribble. She's one of the freshmen as well.
Excellent
5'8".
take there, as you mentioned, Sam. Getting it going. An interesting lineup in for the Raiders right now, but you keep your two in there. Jada Moore and Avery Van Sickle, why not?
Working the dribble. A three-pointer off. Not a great shot. Mollberger hustling. Oh, wow. Great hustle. That was number 40, Emma McCabe, working hard, and she's active today.
Another big figure down low. Tough to stop down there, and taking a timeout on the floor here. We'll take a quick timeout on the Raiders Sports Network. Excited to bring you this second quarter of action on an exciting night here, raising money for suicide prevention and awareness foundation game. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Raider Sports Network. Jake Stewart, Sam Stern, Patrick Carlson, and Jack Fate. Sam Crisp.
What a save. That's the second time.
McCabe is everywhere. Three girls on the ground battling. That was Van Sickle, Mollberger, and McCabe. And boy, McCabe is strong. As Sam Jones will check in for Mollberger at number 4.
That's her first action tonight, the sophomore, London. Bachelet, excuse my pronunciation
Yes.
if I messed that one up.
Undersized as well, Jake, but doesn't mean anything. McHugh had such a great season last year, you can't underestimate height.
That's right, McHugh, just a force to be reckoned with at that point guard position. She'll play it. Jada Moore will play it at times. Van Sickle could even play point guard. So a lot of guards this year for the Raiders. It's just trying to fill the gap left by Francesca Belibi. They tried to bring in Colleen Malberger. We'll see what she can do, the senior, 6 foot, coming up from JV this year.
And Jake, I would say they're really putting a lot of trust in Sam Jones this year at center. They
right.
need her to play well.
And she can shoot too, a little undersized center. She can sure shoot. Already 5 points in this one. Started the Raiders off.
Wide open three-corner. Short. And a board for Sam Jones.
Excellent box out. That's what the Raiders have been looking for.
Oh. Out of bounds, Sam Jones. And she was smiling on that one. Just unlucky. Bad spot, wrong time. This one's going to be an out-of-bounds play on the sideline. Off to the side. Recovered.
Great defense played by the Raiders right now.
Wide open in Delaney. She's a weapon. She's a stretch 4.
They switched Jada Moore on her now. On Delaney, that is.
Marsh working the handles. Bobbles it. Still bobbling it. Sam Jones on the ground. She's hustling. And a foul. Great hustle by Sam Jones. That's what they need.
A lot of hustle players on this team this year for the Raiders, and you love to see that. You see Grace Wigan checking in. She sure is a hustle player. Out on the floor right now with Sam Jones, another one of those. Raiders will work hard. They have heart and they have hustle this year.
Grace Wigan gonna throw this one into Sam Jones. Calling for her to come back up. She needs help. Had Grace Wigan for a little bit. Instead, she gets it to Clay Thompson. No good.
What a board there from Sam Jones going up.
Free throw line jumper. Too hard. So Van Sickle still feeling out her shot tonight. She's made one mid-range and a layup. 5 points.
Good defense by Grace Wigan stepping up there.
McCabe in the middle. Grace Wigan on the floor hustling. Great hustle by Grace Wigan. She was fighting with Delaney. And it will be Raiders ball. So Grace Wigan always providing energy. You never have to wonder if she's going to do it. She will. This is Bachelet taking it up over to Van Sickle.
Working hard, nice move.
Pump fake.
Little shimmy.
Too hard. So she's shooting her jumpers too hard to start off this one. She needs to be making her jumpers. Nice pump fake move. Sidestep. Bucket. What a shot. A little sidestep to the left. And a swish. 24-15. Van Sickle working the dribble.
Nice kick out wide.
Bachelet. Rims out. Grace Wigan hustling to get there. Has Van Sickle. And she takes a deep one.
You betcha. Oh my goodness.
Short. She is just struggling right now. Minute 18 left to go in this exciting second quarter. 24-15 your score.
Getting ready to check in for the Raiders, Sophia Meyer. And the freshman 14, Nikmia McKenzie.
And finally a missed 3. That was 12. Kathleen Wortman testing the range. Van Sickle, pump fake, corner, Wigan 3, high archer. Oof.
She wanted a foul there, no call.
But here's my, is that the right shot?
She had a little bit of space there, but I think you're right. I think you got to work on the drive, Sam. Not getting enough looks down low. Are the Raiders? Not enough action down there in the post. And I think that attributes to the Raiders not having much size there tonight.
Yeah. As number 22, Sophia Meyer, will check in for the first time, the freshman. And then McKenzie once again. A very young lineup out on the floor. A lot of freshmen. Ooh, nice move. Middle. And no good there. And great board by Crisp. And she's fouled by McKenzie. And doesn't like the call either. I'm impressed with Crisp. She really has a crisp game.
Yeah, she does. Crisp is about as crisp as they get, really. And 45 seconds left to go in this one. Raiders down 9.
Working the dribble is Marsh.
Get that one. Get it, London.
cross-court pass. What a pass. Pump fake, sidestep. Inside to Crisp. Too high. Wide open. No good.
Box out there by the freshman McKenzie. Raiders can go quick if they want to.
Grace Wigan going to elect to take her time. Crossover dribble up the middle. Wide open.
Way off.
Grace Wigan hustling for the board. Rips it away. And a travel. Grace Wigan a little too aggressive. 24-15. 9.6 left to go in this first half.
Wigan not happy to say the least right now, Sam.
No.
I wonder if it's the field hockey coming into play as well.
From deep. Oh, what a shot. She was wide open, and Coach Maddie is asking the team, where is the defense? They can shoot. But nonetheless, 24-15 in first basketball action of the year. We are so excited you decided to tune in with us here on the Raider Sports Network. Jake, last thoughts until we go into half.
You know, Sam, it's been real. This is our last basketball season with the Raider Sports Network. So excited for this one. I think this girls team playing well so far. You just got to get the rebounds. Coach Maddie doing a good job of subbing in his freshmen, his youth getting in there, and we'll see what happens. Boys coming up next. They're going to warm up. You can see a little action of them coming up, and great start so far in this one.
So a very exciting game thus far. We're going to take a quick break here for half. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We'll see you in about 3 minutes.
No way. Yeah, I'm gonna text the rest.
Yeah, me too.
I love balls. They're over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here, check this. So I can take this.
Test.
We're back in action here. Arapahoe High School Regis Jesuit Raiders taking on the Warriors in this Foundation exhibition game. All proceeds being donated to suicide prevention tonight. Judy's House and Second Wind Fund is where those contributions will be headed. So you see Arapahoe working with it early in this one. That's Kaylee Marsh. Pass it off there. Back to Schwab. To Marsh. Working the sidelines now. Back to March. Working the center there. Looks like she stepped out of bounds. No call. Stolen away by Jaden Moore. Jaden Moore, here she comes. Nice move there by Jaden Moore. Great drive there. Count the basket.
That Euro step coming straight from Aurora, Colorado. What a move.
Raiders trying to play some defense now.
Cross-court pass once again. Wow.
Nice little floater there. What can you say except nice.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this team. Avery Van Sickle, she needs her shot to get back.
There it is. Oh, sure looked good there.
Still yet to make a three this game. Let's see if she can get back to her normal form. Avery Van Sickle with 4 points in the first half and a foul on Sam Jones.
Tough one there on Jones, the feisty Sam Jones that is. That's her second of the game so far.
Third, actually.
Third, excuse me.
Which is bad. Third of 5.
Yep.
She needs to stop fouling. They need her at center, Jake.
That's
Without
right.
her height, I'm worried
No height on
about
this
what
Raiders
we
team.
can do. Wide open again. Bucket. Number 12, Kathleen Wortman making that one. No defense whatsoever on that one, and Coach Matty does not like it as he calls a time. It just can't happen, Jake. And something we're not used to seeing. Our defense, especially our three-point defense, has usually been great throughout the years.
Just not exceptional, not a good closeout on that one, and left her wide open there. Paying the price now are the Raiders down 12 points. So far, though, getting the youth going, trying to see who they can get in, who they can get minutes. It's been Savage Try Jackson, Sam. We saw her already, the freshman. We've seen London Bachelette. We didn't see her last year. Nia McKenzie, obviously the freshman, getting action. Emily Thomas, Sophia Meyer, to name a few, all getting action thus far tonight.
You know, Jake, in my opinion, I don't know if you would agree with me, I feel like for the girls team especially, Avery Van Sickle and Jada Moore, I think that not only do they have to be great players, that's a given. I think that Coach Matty is leaning on them more than ever for leadership.
That's right. You read my mind.
And we're not seeing it, Jake. I mean, and I know it's only the first game, they're still rusty play, but we need to see it. We need to see them being vocal, getting into the other players and be like, let's go, start playing better.
That will be key for the Raiders all season long. They have to have a leader back there. That was Francesca Balibi. Somebody's got to step up in that role.
This is one of the leaders right here. Over to Jada Moore. Working the behind the back dribble. Van Sickle, corner 3, wide open. Bucket.
There it is.
Book it.
It took her 3 quarters, but there it is. Avery Van Sickle, she is back. It took 8 months, too.
Better now than never. March working the dribble in the middle. Wide open jumper. Wow. Fundamental shot in the middle. Left-hander, 24. Katie Edwards tagging on another bucket. Sam Jones. Wide open Jada Moore.
There she is. There she goes.
A little too hard there. It was a wide open jumper.
Nice pass here.
Kick
Sam,
ball.
as you can see a kick ball there, I've been noticing this entire game, not only have the Raiders been out rebounded, but they've been out hustled so far. It's been a little bit of a sloppy start for the Raiders, but these fast break points have really helped the Warriors so far.
You know, I would go as far as saying I've seen no hustle on some plays, which is a problem if you're the Raiders, because every year I feel like the Raiders are the most emotional team in the state, that they're always there, always forcing turnovers, and we're not seeing that. Arapahoe is showing their poise, and we're not. As McHugh works it up the court.
Double-digit deficit. Raiders trying to work back in this one.
Jada Moore cross-court pass to Van Sickle. Fakes to one direction. Mid-range pull-up.
That's her shot all
That's
day
what
long.
she does. Off the dribble.
You talked about it, Sam. Let her drive more. Get her in just like Jada Moore, and that's what happens. As you see Roman Hamilton warming up on the sidelines, getting ready for boys basketball coming up next.
Almost a steal from Sam Jones. I love our activity right now. That jump shot's missed, and Van Sickle grabs the board, and she's up the floor.
Good box out now. Raiders trying to go quick.
Fast break opportunity. Fakes the three. Mid-range off the dribble. Good again.
You betcha. She's getting hot. She's heating up.
Van Sickle going on another one of those runs. She can tend to do this. Almost got the steal. Inside. Great defense from McHugh. We're seeing a new reinvigorated team with a new energy, Jake.
That's right. I can feel the energy. I can feel it in my bones right now, Sam.
We're back. It in my bones. Love to see the Raiders playing at a high level. It's what we're used to seeing. Avery Van Sickle with 7 points for the Raiders. 7 straight.
She's hot. Patrick, you can take your jacket off. That's right.
Yes, Patrick. Jada Moore.
Look at that tape.
9 points in a row for the Raiders. 5-point game.
Look at the aggressiveness of the Raiders right now. Quick getting back into the game now is Delaney.
Oh.
Late call there.
A little light. A little light on that one. But nonetheless, Crisp will be going to the free throw line for her first 2 free throws of the game as the boys basketball team enters the locker room to get prepared for tonight's marquee matchup. Crisp with the first free throw. Short. First missed free throw of the game for Arapahoe. And Jake, we talk about Crisp. She is a crisp 6'1". She's a sophomore, so they have her for another 3 years. And Jake, if they can keep working on her game, get her three-point shot to a higher level, and just make her a great all-around post presence, she's a threat.
She's about as crisp as a shooter you will see, and you see it there. Beautiful shot form there from Crisp. Raiders down 6 right now.
And the backup center, Delaney, will check back in. She had 5 quick points in the first quarter and then cooled off in the second. But she hustles. She reminds me of Grace Wygand.
Yes, she does.
Jada Moore gonna get this one. I would assume they'd look for Avery. They do.
She wanted it, passed it up there.
She has 7 points in the quarter.
There it is. There, she'll take that one.
No good there. Sam Jones the board.
And one. Call that,
Sam
baby.
Jones doing Francesca Malibi things. 4-point game.
Wygand playing great defense, as is Xavier Van Sickle, hands up.
Oh, yes.
There it is.
Bad shot there, and Jada Moore's coming fast in transition.
Here come the Raiders. Jada Moore now. Pass it off, Sam Jones.
Another 3.
3 ball.
Oh. Jake, at this point with Sam Jones, I really don't care if she misses. I love her aggression.
Love it.
The fact that she's taking the shot is a step closer.
We didn't see that last year.
No.
At all.
She would refrain from it. She did not want to take the shot, and I'm liking that she's being aggressive. Aggression is the key, and confidence especially, and she looks confident when she shoots it.
She sure does. You love to see that, especially from a player like Sam Jones, a bigger player, and she can, operate from that backcourt as well, take that 3, and it's just so fun to watch from Sam Jones. She does it down low, and she does it up top.
A steal by the Raiders.
That's the freshman, Savitri
And a
Jackson.
crossover.
And one.
Oh, looked like a foul, too.
Just about pulled her down underwater.
Transition 3. Wow, she shot that from Denver, Colorado.
From the logo there. Ooh. Different lineup now for the Raiders, and that one's thrown away. And Sam, you kind of have to expect some errant plays in this lineup in now for Coach Maddie. No seniors out there besides Colleen Malberger, but it is her first year.
And the rest are freshmen.
That's right.
Isn't that crazy?
That is just bonkers.
Francesca Belibi's sister Fabiola is in the crowd today. She's getting closer and closer to dunking. Isn't that just amazing?
She's in middle school, correct me, right? Middle school?
I think so. It's unbelievable.
Future Raider.
March off the dribble, almost got the N1.
Faded away from the basket there, got the call. She'll go to the line, up 6 points now. 4 points, excuse me, I can't do math. But Sam, the Raiders climbing their way back into this one. The rock climbing.
First free throw for March. She's had a solid game, showing her inside game and her outside game as she makes that first free throw. And And something about this team, Jake, that I love, they swing the ball around the three-point line. Something that's so awesome that you don't see from a lot of teams. They put all 5 of their players around the three-point line. They don't tend to like to put their players in the middle. So they love to shoot the ball, and then they'll pump fake, take it to the rim. If only the Raiders would do that more often.
That's right, a team looking to build on their decent season last year. They went 500, even wins and even losses. Great take there by the freshman, Nia McKenzie.
McKenzie showing some aggression on that take there. I thought she was going to get the and one, but off on the layup. 34-28, 2:59 left to go in this very exciting third quarter. As that first free throw is no good. Jake Stewart and I having a blast tonight. So much fun. We've spent the day with you guys today. We haven't been home all day, but we love doing it for you guys. And it's going to be a lane violation over the line by McKenzie, as McCabe will check in once again, the hustler. .259 left to go. McKenzie missing both of those free throws. Something unlike her. Pre-game, she was making a lot of her shots. In transition, McCabe
throwing that one away, and it's out on the Raiders there.
Great defense, though. That was Jackson getting in the way. Great defense by the Raiders, trying to find an option, and they do with Shaw. And a timeout.
Now, there's a quick timeout, Sam. When we talk about good causes, I think we got to talk about one that me and you have been participating in this month of November. It's No Shave November. You want to talk about it a little bit, Sam? You're leading it this year. Why not go ahead, talk a little bit about No Shave November and where the proceeds are going to?
Yes, it's a great cause, a great program we have at this school. You know, it's a cool thing that we're able to raise money for a great cause, and the cause this year is going to be Casa de Paz. For Miss May, we're gonna give it to her. Obviously, you know how much she meant to not only us two and our crew, but the school as a whole. So we're gonna give that money that we raise to them, and it's such a great cause of like a bunch of guys that grow out their beard for a great opportunity of donating to a better cause. So thank you so much to all of those tuning in who have participated, and those that are here tonight. It is truly a spectacular thing that we do every year. And it's very cool to see everybody participating on the floor tonight.
So much fun. Sam and I have been competing in the last 2 years. I want to say I'll give the advantage to Sam. I had to shave last week for my senior pictures, but I'm trying to come back now just like the Raiders are, down 6 points.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Coming from you, it means a lot.
Shaw, pump fake, up top. Thought about a step back three, decides not to.
Her shot form reminds me a lot of Coach Shaw for the Regis Jesuit Raiders. Team sports, he's shooting shots left and right.
McCabe.
Air ball there.
Great defense from Mohlberger that time. Transition coming.
There's the sophomore taking it up the court as you see 5 Raiders ready to check in.
Wide open corner. Pump fake. What a take. No good there. Mohlberger fighting for the rebound, and she's fouled. Great hustle by the Raiders. We're seeing a whole new team today, Jake.
That's right. Yes, we are. As you see, 5 subs ready to check in. A little swifty swap, whoop-de-doo, if you will, next time it goes out. And here they come. See if we can name them all, Sam. Let's see how fast we can do it. Avery Van Sickle, Sam Jones, Jada Moore. Keep going, keep going. Maddie McHugh. Which one did I miss?
Michelle East.
There you go. There we go.
You were close. 4 out of 5.
Proud. That's 80%.
Van Sickle mid-range. Make that 9 points in the quarter.
Gets the roll, baby. Down 4 points. Comeback season.
13 points on the game for Avery. She's heading in the direction of 20. A 3 once again. Can they miss?
Sam Shaw doing her best Coach Shaw impression there. What a shot. 3 ball wide open.
Jada Moore. Fake swing.
Avery wanted
Van Sickle. Michelle East. Bad pass there by East.
Volleyball swat down there. Fast break now for Arapahoe.
Great transition defense by the Raiders, and it's stolen by Sam Jones and McHugh. McHugh coming in transition.
Look up, you got Sam Jones screaming down there.
Van Sickle, oh, don't give her that much room.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Van Sickle.
Sam Jones,
The Jones is there once again.
Betcha, baby, Sam Jones. Cleaning up the trash, putting it back in.
Now she's eating lunches.
The garbage man. Doing what Matthew Baer could not, taking lunches today and putting them right back in. She's giving them right back out. Great defense by the Raiders once again.
Oh, and that's off of Arapahoe. Excellent defense by the Raiders, 5-point game. Wow, excellent play. Avery Van Sickle smiling to the sideline. Let's see if she can get a bucket for the Raiders. She has 9 points in the quarter. She's been electrifying.
You've been great so far as well from that point position. Nice pass there, cross court.
Fakes a jumper. Push off, offensive foul. And you know, Jake, we're seeing a lot of those types of calls, not only in high school sports, but in college and the NBA. You see that call in the WNBA and the NBA a lot more. They're starting to put an emphasis on that arm out play because a lot of players do it to get open.
That little extra separation move there, no longer allowed. Avery Van Sickle playing with a little fire right now. 25 seconds left to go. We'll see if Arapahoe will hold it for one last shot. Looks like she was going to pass it up there, decided to take it. Raiders got 12 seconds if they want it, Sam. I think Avery will take this last shot. What do you think?
I think so. Avery Van Sickle, fake to one side, take it up the middle.
And one.
11 points in the quarter. Give her 15. Steal Jada.
You betcha!
Yes!
Yes!
37-36. The Raiders play an excellent third quarter, led by Avery Van Sickle and Jada Moore.
The Warriors fell asleep on that play, and Jada Moore took advantage there. What a shot and what a finish to end off that third quarter. Only the deficit of 1 point now in this exciting matchup.
And Jake, right as we talk about the leadership, we see it right on cue. They have earbuds.
That's right. I think she heard you. Are you talking to her, Sam?
Yes. My mic is Bluetooth connected to her ears. Yes.
Wonderful.
She can hear. Yes.
Technology nowadays.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
You got people like Patrick Carlson, the innovators of the world, and
gosh, yes,
just leading the tech field.
Yeah, he is unbelievable. Tech and dance, Jake.
Special shout out to Patrick.
He's like,
put together a little video of me. I appreciate it, Patrick, and go check it out on YouTube. And
oh gosh, Patrick.
So talented.
Trust me, we'll have a dance recital and people will come watch for you. You have a lot of fans.
He does the Macarena.
Your stickers are coming out next week in the shop.
He does the foxtrot.
Yes.
He does everything.
The
he
waltz.
produces.
The waltz. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
He's a professional dancer with a minor in producing
and talking to people.
Networking.
Yep, networking.
So here we go. Down one are the Regis Jesuit Raiders working back into this one. 10 minutes, 8 minutes left to go in this one. Straight into action. We'd love to see that tonight, Sam. Just quick and into action. Not a lot of breaks tonight. Not a lot of stoppage time. Fun games so far tonight.
Grace Weigand gonna take this one and give it to McHugh as we start the fourth quarter. The last 8 minutes of this one. Let's see if the Raiders can pull out a dub.
Trying to get their first lead since Hector was a pup.
Oh, it almost touched the back of the top.
Oh,
and another steal on McHugh. Saves it. Great hustle. Grace Weigand over to Jada Moore. Fake the one-way. Crossover in the left. Step back.
Stop, drop, pop, stop and roll. Yes, sir.
Yes! The first lead of the game for the Raiders since Hector was a pup. Love that. Chris Marlowe teaching us things.
That's right. Our favorite. Go Nuggets. Sam Jones, great defense there.
I need Comcast and Dish to bring me my Nuggets.
I'll give you my DirecTV account right now, Sam.
Out of bounds. Wow, this is awesome. Raiders playing great.
They're coming alive, are the Regis Jesuit Raiders, and the Warriors are falling asleep on their own end. McHugh to take this one up once again. She's been phenomenal.
McHugh taking this one up the floor. Jada Moore calling for it in the middle. Gets it to her. Crossover dribble. Attempt. Wide open three, McHugh. Yes!
Yes! Yes,
That's
sir!
what she does!
That's all she wrote,
That
baby.
is what she does. She snipes from the outside.
The sniper, the blue arrow, Jamal Murray would be proud. From the corner.
And they don't call it kickball. Instead, Avery Van Sickle fights for it on the floor. I think it should be Arapahoe ball. Let's see. It is. Arapahoe ball. Possession is in their direction.
Raiders with their largest lead of the game so far. It's 4 points.
Abby Morgan checking out of this one. Yes, checking out of this one. Oh my goodness, I'm going crazy. So excited, basketball's back. Gosh, out of bounds.
Raiders ball.
And March is disappointed, to say the least.
Student section standing up for Arapahoe now.
Oh,
they're realizing
moving
their
up.
team's losing. And
yeah. They gonna leave already?
Sam, we're just happy we finally have a lead. We didn't get to see any leads, virtually no leads in that football game. And we're not going to talk about that. We have basketball seasons now. We have hockey. We're excited.
Van Sickle trying to look for Wygant cutting. Sam Jones over to Jada Moore. Patient. Grace Wygant working it to the left side. Over to Sam Jones. They're just swinging it. I love the patience. Inside Jada.
There it is.
Wide open with the left.
Count it, baby. 6-point lead, the largest of this game for the Raiders.
Their defense is impeccable in the second half. The Arapahoe fans calling for their team to play strong.
Raiders cheering defense on the bench right now. Ball's loose on the floor.
Great hustle by McHugh. Steps into a mid-range. Nope.
Too much.
Van Sickle with the board.
It's all Raiders right now, up 6 on a 9-0 run right now.
I'd love to see her shoot a 3, Jake. Instead, they go to Sam Jones.
Why not?
Post
She's
up,
smiling.
no good. And what a save by March.
Here comes Arapahoe.
Wortman, turnover. Avery Van Sickle, transition 3, short.
She's been long all game. That time she was short. Raiders got to get back quick on defense.
Crisp, let's see if she can dunk. No good. McHugh gets it.
She's got Van Sickle on her left. There she is. Under 5 now.
Oh, Grace Wygant saves it. Oh, and she's fouled.
You could just feel the energy right now here at Arapahoe, just heating up right now, Sam. It's unbelievable. Raiders with a 6-point lead now. Grace Wygant, look at her smiling. And
I love her game, Jake.
It's so fun to watch.
She screams Regis Jesuit Sports. She is the face, in my opinion.
She is. She will scream your head off, and then 2 seconds later, she will give you a hug. It's the best way to put it. Just an emotional player, and you love to see that if you're Coach Maddie tonight. Raiders up 6 after the missed free throw there.
Madden McHugh and Sam Jones checking out of this one. Emily Thomas and Mackenzie getting major minutes tonight as they check back in. Free throw good. She's 3 of 4 on the evening.
Extending that lead to 7 as you saw the freshman Nia McKenzie was looking to throw that ball in there,
yes.
Sam. Freshman mistake there, rookie mistake, if you will.
Oh.
She's played well so far tonight, has McKenzie. Great defense.
Oh, my goodness. She's talented. Jake, I love her game as well. That's 24, Katie Edwards, the left-hander, showing her post work as she gets in the middle, does a spin move, and finishes the and one. The young freshman Mackenzie causing the foul there as they immediately sub back the bigger Sam Jones.
Katie Edwards, Sam, reminds me a little comparison of Carson Edwards. Played for Purdue, if you watched him in the March Madness, led that team to a Final Four tournament run. You see her knocking the free throw down. 4-point game now, 4 minutes left to go, 40 seconds, a lot of fours up there, Patrick.
Carson Edwards playing with the Celtics. He's a sniper. Thomas, patient, looking for Van Sickle. They need her to take over. I would just take it if I were Van Sickle. ISO.
See if Avery can take her. She can. Nice pass, Avery.
Great ball movement. Thomas, 3. No good. Grace Wygant hustles. Boards it. Out of bounds, Raiders.
Look at Wygant out there, just playing with so much energy.
God, her angst. She's angsty out there.
She just makes you want to punch a hole in a wall. Does Grace Wygant.
Double team coming.
Gotta play some defense. The big one.
No good. Crisp was trying to extend her range.
Not too crisp on that shot. Now it's Jada Moore. Take her, Jada.
Oh, Jada.
Yes.
Oh, Jada. Her crossover dribble is crisp. Grace Wygant guarding up high on March. One of the best defenders on this Raider team, if not the best. She will be crucial. Timeout. Great defense by the Raiders. The 2-3 zone has worked.
Things are heating up
here. Oh, it's
here.
a turnover. My apologies on that one.
Getting excited here, Sam. Playing for the cause tonight in the Foundation game. Living up to the hype. So many fans here for Arapahoe, for Regis. The parents showing out as well. A lot of donations already for the two sites, Judy's House and Second Wind Fund. You can donate.
That's a turnover for Thomas. Sam Jones back. Great hustle by Sam Jones.
Saying
she gonna save it?
Yes, she will.
Sam Jones. They're gonna call that foul on Crisp. How about that hustle? And head coach Jerry Naffolk is like, seriously?
Really, guys? Come on, man.
But yes, seriously, it is a foul. Come on. As Thomas checks back out, and our fifth starter, McHugh, checks back in. I have a feeling this lineup will finish off the last 3 minutes and 10 seconds. They're up 4. The game is not over. Van Sickle.
Raiders looking confident right now.
Jada.
Great tip by Grace Wygant.
Could have taken the 3. Turns it over. A rough game for Jada. And that pass goes to nobody. Another turnover for March.
Back to the Raiders, up 4. Under 3 minutes left to go in this one. McHugh to take this one up, and Sam, she sure is facing a lot of pressure in her first starting game at that point guard position, the sophomore.
Grace Wygant. Turnover. Jada Moore's back. Oh, great. You know what? I love that. I love that. You know what? The foul is great. She could have just gotten an easy, wide open layup, make it a one-possession game. Instead, you force them to make free throws.
That is that energy and that excitement we were looking for earlier in this game from Jada Moore. And there it is. It is a foul, but it's a good one. You send her to the line, and now you got to test her. The 5'10 junior, Katie Edwards. The left-handed stroke looks a lot like mine, and it's off the mark. Just chucking it at the rim, hope it goes in. Say a prayer.
Oh, gosh, Jake.
I think she asked for Jesus on that one. Did not get an answer. That one will be good, though.
But a
Down
smart
3.
foul, as you can see. A 1 of 2. Feel like I'm in a college stadium right now. McHugh.
The big house.
Jada Moore has time to take a 3 if she wants to, but instead she's going to try to get it to Van Sickle.
Put her to work. Let her go to work. Let her go to work.
Let her go to work.
Oh, baby.
That's why she's going to be the starting point guard at Kansas State next year, because of things like that.
Go Wildcats. 2 minutes left to go in action here. She wanted the block.
And Van Sickle fouls Crisp. Send her to the line. They are in the bonus. 1 of 1 coming her way. Not quite in the double bonus yet. Let's see if she can make this one to give herself at 2 attempts.
Look at this move now from Coach Maddie Sam, bringing in the freshman, electing to take out Maddie McHugh, the sophomore, bringing in the freshman Savitri Jackson. Let's see if it'll pay off.
As the Raiders come onto the court, the boys, Crisp, beautiful free throw. The double dribble form bucket. 2 of 2 clutch free throws to make it a 1-possession game. And Delaney will check back in, the backup stretch 5.
What a game so far we've witnessed, Sam. This Raiders team was down as much as 11, came back and were up 7 points just moments ago, cut down to 3, 2 minutes left to go in action here at Arapahoe in game 1 of the doubleheader.
Great pass over the top to Sam Jones. Jada Moore Way to slow down the pace.
Slow down.
They need to give it to Van Sickle. Jada Moore. Sam Jones. Gets it to Jackson. Over the top to Grace. One dribble, bucket. Great pass to Grace Wygand.
She's a fighter. Puts it in, extends the lead to 5 points here. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go. Time to play some defense, Raiders.
Coming around the top in the 2-3 zone. Euro step, pass, wide open, bucket. That was March. Euro step into the paint. And the inside deuce by number 24, Katie Edwards. 3-point game. Minute 8. What a way to start the season.
That's right, a game for the ages here tonight. Crazy to think it doesn't even count in the standings, Sam. Under a minute now, Sam Jones, nice and calm.
Has Jackson, if she please. Van Sickle fouled. Not in the bonus yet, so it'll be side out.
This may be the lineup we see to start the season, Sam, as you see McHugh checking in.
But obviously with McHugh in for Jackson, right?
That's right.
You think that would be the starting?
That's right, I think so. I think you bring the freshman in off the bench and you leave McHugh out there. Just see a timeout now from Arapahoe. 48.3 seconds left to go. Raiders up a score of 48-45 right now.
Well, and here's my question for you, Jake. As I'm looking at the lineup, scoring-wise, I think we have a great offense. But if we're talking about defense, just an idea. Do you think that there's potential in maybe bringing McHugh off the bench and maybe putting in a Mackenzie, I know she's young, or maybe one of the Mollbergers, to give this team more size? Because I feel like against a team like this, obviously in Arapahoe, and we're going to see Highlands Ranch, who is, I would assume, the favorite to win the championship, as they are every year. I don't know if that small ball is going to work against them. What do you think?
100%. I agree so much. With that point you made, I think you go with the bigger player to start it out. Maybe even throw in a Mollberger. Why not? Because you talked about it, Sam, the importance of Francesca Bellini, sometimes just as a presence, as a big presence down low, both on defense and offense, get the hands up in the air. And so far tonight, we've seen some easy looks from Arapahoe, as well as some easy offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, and that is just going to be all season long with the size of the Raiders. That's, you're going to give some of those up, and that's just the way it is this year.
48.3 left. They bring in Thomas and Jackson. Van Sickle and Moore are off. They're going to stack it with Sam Jones in front. She's had a magnificent game. Great play ran by Coach Maddie. Soon, Arapahoe's going to need to foul. Almost got a steal there. McHugh tripped and fouled. Let's see if McHugh's okay. It was a hard foul.
Knocked hard to the ground there was McHugh.
And she
gets
smiling.
up smiling.
That's what she does. But still not in the bonus. I would assume, Jake, they're almost in the bonus. They're one foul away.
And that's what you love about this Raiders team this year, Sam. They just have fun with it. It's great to see that. And, I saw the same sort of energy on the soccer team with you and Casey McCloskey. You have fun with it and results in a couple more wins. So you see Sam Jones drawing the foul there. She will go to the line.
And this is something I'm really excited to see, Jake. How is her form going to be on these free throws? This is, in my opinion, the biggest part of her game right here, making free throws down the line. Francesca couldn't. That was not what she was known for. But if Sam Jones can knock free throws down in the clutch, that would be huge.
That's right. That would just extend her already just amazing game she kind of plays. There it is.
Beautiful.
Put the cookie in the cookie jar, as they like to say. Free throw good.
That was perfect form.
That's right.
Unbelievable. If they can rely on that throughout the year, this team is going to be impeccable come playoff time. 2 of 2. She strokes them. And they bring Mollberger in.
Raiders trying to mark up now. 35 seconds. Do not foul. Time ticking. Great defense
Steal
there by that
Jackson.
freshman.
And she dribbles
Here
out of
she
it.
Comes.
Jackson. And she's fouled. Are you kidding me? She dribbled out of a double team, Jake.
Wonderful. That is the freshman right there, stepping up when it matters. Savitri Jackson coming up big. Huge steal. drawing the foul there. She puts 2 free throws in, and I think it's all but over, Sam.
Savitri Jackson. Unbelievable poise. And, oh, that's the best free throw of the night.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
She's so calm and confident, and this is her first game as a varsity athlete. Unbelievable from Savitri Jackson, the unknown hero stepping up. Can she do it? She can. 2 free throws there for the Raiders, extending the lead to 7 with 20 seconds left to go.
Coming up the court, this game is over, to say the least. Delaney with a double team.
She's been great all night long.
Hands it off. Euro step, missed layup.
That
board
should do it.
Out of bounds to Arapahoe, but with 6 seconds left, Jake, I think it's safe to say the Raiders might pull off their first win of the season.
Right. And then they'll pull off the first win of this doubleheader. Game 1 will go to the Regis Jesuit Raiders. Time winding down, and that will do it. Here at Arapahoe, Raiders gonna win it. Final score 52-48. Girls basketball action playing for the cause tonight. What a game.
What a comeback win by the Raiders tonight. They really showed why they are looking to be, yet again, an unbelievable matchup for any team in the state of Colorado. Thank you so much for tuning in with us and spending the day with us here on the Raider Sports Network. First 2 games, Raider football done, girls basketball done. 1 more to go, and that's the boys basketball team led by Coach Ken Shaw. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We will be back with you to talk about this phenomenal boys basketball team. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit.